right, welcome back to the Vocal Lube Podcast, presented by Jetstream Studios. If you are listening to this, you are in the time capsule. We are pre-recording this in any case that we are unable to record or we lose a file somewhere down the road, something to keep us moving in case we hit some technical difficulties or schedule does not adhere for a recording that week. So as we're recording this now, it is Monday, February 16th. So if this is 5 months later, welcome back in time.
Yeah.
We're trying to get a quick 30 minutes here or something like that just to keep us moving, keep everyone listening. Today we're going to talk about kind of a future plan that we're hoping to implement and do here shortly. So potentially, if you ever hear this, this is the process of us figuring out how we're going to do something that we may be doing in the future.
Yeah, something that you guys might already be experiencing from us.
Mm-hmm.
This is how we're going to make this happen.
I think I might buy this keyboard. Sorry to anyone who can't see that.
They cannot see it yet.
But yeah, so we're thinking about we typically play video games once or twice a week, and we want to see how we can get a cool product going as far as our video game recordings. Have all three of our screens recorded as well as the audio, so that we can kind of mash up a cool little gameplay of us absolutely sucking.
Yep.
Some are better than others, and we all have our good and bad days. So video games are kind of the beginning of where we came up with the podcast idea, us just playing and thinking that it was a good idea. So here we are. We're kind of running through some, ideas of how we can do this. Bill plays on a PC. Me and Dan both play on an Xbox. So we're trying to figure out the best route of, recording our individual gameplay as well as the audio. We typically talk through Discord. So we're just trying to figure out how we can best do that. And I think we came to a solution that's going to work. I think Dan and I are both going to have to purchase a capture card of some sort. And it seems like Elgato is the way to go, kind of the standard. So we're going to most likely look into procuring two of these for us. I think Bill already has one. So
you can get a small capture card. They got really small capture cards.
Yeah, I mean, this seems like this is pretty standard for everything. I will say I kind of want this keyboard because it has the Stream Deck on it, which looks really nice. So having hotkeys would be pretty smooth.
Yeah. Granted, once again, though, I mean, you're not playing on a PC. You're playing on an Xbox.
I was talking about this just for my personal use.
Okay.
But yeah, we're trying to figure out what capture card's going to work best. It seems like there's a couple different options. And yeah, it's interesting to go through Elgato's website because there's a lot of stuff on here that could be pretty nice to have.
Definitely. Let's it's cool, Cam. I think we're looking at Elgato and the capture card. They're the capture options here. Game capture.
So it sounds like, Bill, you recommend the HD60X?
I mean, that's just the one I have.
Okay.
Let's see what we got here. Let's capture PS5 or Xbox gameplay.
Actually, going to see how much.
Zero limitations.
180. So it seems like the price may have gone down.
It's $180.
We were thinking
4K 60.
Yeah. Yeah.
1080p 60 for HDR recording. So you can. It will pass through 4K 60. It will record in 1080.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that meets any needs that we have.
Yeah, I mean, unless there's a 4K version.
I mean, I think the 4K was that one that goes into is like an actual card, unless the 4KX is something different. Oh,
4KX might be the 4K that we're looking for here.
I would assume
$250.
Yeah, I would assume.
Lets you capture at 4K at 144.
Yeah, so that would. I mean, if we wanted to do 4K, that would probably be the way that we should go.
It's weird how it's different capture and pass through.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this would be more substantial. It's good for Mac consoles. It doesn't necessarily explicitly say Xbox, but they have a PS5 right there.
I think this is probably a little bit more.
No, that's weird.
I think that's an Xbox right here.
Yeah, it's an Xbox.
So they're showing it in
work.
their imaging. They should be able to. They should be able to do it. And if not, then that's something we can take up with service if it doesn't.
So this is one thing that I was thinking about as we just started this is when do we get to the point where we start recording ourselves as well?
Well, you think that that'd be part of it.
The camera.
Yes.
Like right off the jump, we're going to do camera.
Well, I would assume that we could at least record in OBS the same kind of thing, just like in the top corner, just be our video.
Yeah.
Coming in.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want.
So we know whose screen you're looking at.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's Billy's screen, that's Max's screen, that's Dan's screen, and the audio we already figured out that would work. So
yeah,
it would just you need to get a camera, which you have, which you have, which I have, and
yeah, we just need to go into the recording device or like the device the recording's going into, which I already have set up, so
yes.
we're covered.
Yeah, I mean my little suction cup thingy, I can record off that.
Scroll down. Keep going, sorry. Keep going. Going. Yeah, I mean, if we can have something like scroll up, sorry. Like how this guy's, just sitting there in the top corner.
Yeah.
I think that's clean. So, yeah, I think.
Literally anything like this would be fine.
Yeah.
We could do, I mean, if we had another cam, like we could do the controller thing too that we just saw. I mean, there's a bunch of options, but I'm basically just saying like we can do the video.
Thing. Yeah, just one camera, I think is fine.
You can do cam into OBS, and that's really more up to you on how you put that on your screen.
I feel like we're stepping into a world of like streamers almost, and it feels like I need to like upgrade my room surroundings.
I was literally just thinking about the same thing. I was like, we're going to need lights now, like, and all that kind of stuff.
Well, the light's easy because they make nice ones that'll sit on top of your monitor or something like that.
Well, I'm talking about like the colored lights like you usually see in the background.
Well, people just have like the cleanest rooms on earth.
That too.
It's a thing that like where my setup's currently set up at, I don't have the greatest backdrop. I might need to do something about that. Yeah.
I mean, that's something obviously we all can work on, but we're just more focused on getting people some videos of us gaming because we do game maybe once or twice a week, specifically Battlefield. So
does that say that you can record 4K 60?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this thing
4K,
is
144.
It's 4K. Yeah, 4K.
Not even 4K 60. It's better than that.
Yeah, it's 4K 144. It records. I mean, you might want to step up to this.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking.
Not necessarily necessary, but
well, no, mine doesn't record in 4K. It only records in 4K 30.
Yeah, well,
no, yeah, yours records in 1080.
Yeah, 1080, but it can also go up to 4K 30.
It does a pass through at 4K 30 or 4K 60.
Yeah, no, but it can pass through at 4K 60, but it can record at 4K 30.
Really?
Yes.
According to this, it could not.
Yeah, I mean, this is it, right? The HD60.
What's the Neo? Let's see what the Neo is because that was really cheap. What are we getting with this? Gaming screen. Like, is this just like a...
I don't know. This almost seems like a little bit of like a... It's full HD, so it's 1080.
Yeah, it just seems like not as...
yeah, just not as robust.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier. A little easier to use.
Seems like the starter kit.
This is the starter kit. That's exactly what this is. That's what Neo, like the new guys.
The 2160 by 30 is what it goes up to.
So I'll put this 4KS.
Is the X the plugin?
So it doesn't do the
4K 60.
Yeah.
Which is honestly where we're at. We don't need 4K 144. It's
a lot cheaper.
That's what I'm saying. It's 4K
$100 cheaper.
1080 at 240 pass through, 4K 60. I don't like how each one of their pages is different, and so it's like you can't, and they don't use the same verbiage either. Sometimes it's like record, sometimes it's capture. I just want to see the actual page that's just like tech specs or something like that. Because that's not.
This is the Pro S. What's the X looking like?
The Pro X is the one that's.
This is the S.
This is S, and then the X is $250.
Is there like a compare?
And then the HDX is the one that goes up to what? It can shoot 4K at 144.
No.
It's a pass through,
It's a 4K 60 pass through.
and then it
1080,
records in 1080 60.
Okay, so this really isn't even an upgrade. It's still just kind of what I have right now.
I think that's what you have now.
This is what you have now.
And just in my mind, after looking at it, I was like, oh, did they like make it better? But it doesn't look
So the
No,
difference
no.
between this and the S is that this the pass through on the S is only 1080, whereas the pass through on this is 4K.
Well, this is the HD 60.
this is more expensive.
No.
than-
So yeah, the HD, but the 4K S only does a pass through at 1080.
I mean, it will do 1080 at 240. This is like if you're
Oh.
prioritizing frame rate.
Yeah. Huh.
So the S is more about you're prioritizing frame rate, and you can, obviously downgrade
Okay.
video.
Maybe S stands for speed.
Maybe, and then you have the 4K X, and this is where you go. I mean, it even says it's our most powerful, lets you capture 4K 144.
Well, I mean, like, then isn't the Pro the S what we're looking for? I thought you said that one captures in 4K 60.
The S does 4K 60.
The
Correct.
S does. Yep, it'll do 4K 60.
Which is really all we need.
Yeah.
Correct. 144 is if you're like, I don't know, if this becomes like an actual like real big gaming thing, then maybe it'd be worth it to bump it up to 4K 144.
Even
But-
then.
yes, correct. Even then, it's not necessary.
If we start making money and it pays for itself, then we can do that.
Though,
I mean,
what's going on here?
just to be retarded, I'm just going to ask this question. So you're telling me the only difference between
You
10
notice how there's not an Xbox to Mac?
It just said above. Whether it's a Switch, PlayStation, Xbox Series, PC, Mac, iPhone, Stream Deck, just plug it in and play. I think it should be okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine. What
Because
is
as
it?
long as you can run OBS on your Mac, you should be
Yeah.
able to bring the stream in. It's
So-
peripheral.
The only difference between 4K and 1080p is the fact that you're able to
Oh, here we
zoom in.
go. Change this. Yeah, add a product. Put the Okay, so the S has the best ratings.
The S has the best price.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Interesting.
This is
Xbox
Series.
One X is only supported on the HD. Do we have the Series X?
I have a Series X.
Yeah, I have the X2. It doesn't matter.
Do I have?
Well, it does matter though, because this doesn't say Series X,
Yeah, it just
Oh,
says
so-
Series S.
but this is the Xbox One. So it almost says like this is what you should do. But I think that's because the Series X is pushing out 4K 144, and maybe the S isn't. I don't know.
Interesting.
But let's see. Pass through. Here you go. Here's your pass through. And these are the speeds. Or I guess
For 4K,
frame rate of 4K.
which I'm not even sure if I'm running 4K. Does the Xbox One natively run 4K?
Yeah.
All right, just keep scrolling. HDMI output. So it is the 2.1, which is
Mhm.
nicer.
Yep. Capture. This is what matters too.
You can run HDR.
Yep. You can run, I mean, on all of them, you can do 4K, just one's 30 only.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does have an analog in. USB-C, Elgato, OBS, Discord.
Yeah.
Windows, Mac.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we should be fine. It's just whether or not which one we want to buy.
I think we should just go with the 4KS.
As long as it works on the Xbox.
That's the only thing that's a little weird to me, though, is because
Because
it
it-
does not say the one that we have on there. It says the Series S.
Why would it be able to do PlayStation 5 though?
Recommended, best suited for these sources.
Oh, so it's recommended. It's not saying it can't do it. It's saying that those are the recommended.
Correct. I just want to know why. Maybe it's because this is not powerful enough to match an Xbox Series X completely. Maybe. But I mean, Billy's recording Xbox Series X with the HD60X.
Yeah.
Okay, I have the Series X. I just need to make sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Billy is recording on this on an Xbox Series X, so it works. I don't think that's ever a problem, really.
I don't think there's any reason to get the HD60X.
No, I don't think so either.
Between the S and the X.
Yeah. S and X. I mean, it's almost a personal preference.
Do you want the more overkill one, or do you
Yeah.
want, which I think
Overkill one future-proofs you a little bit, just like a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think we're pushing the envelope on what we're doing to necessarily warrant the 4KX.
The 4KX, I mean, we're not doing 4K 120 or 144.
I don't
care about the pass-through. My display isn't
Yeah.
a 4K display. So pass-through doesn't matter to me at all. And then all that really comes down to is the fact that it doesn't. Oh, look at that. There is a difference in generation of USB-Cs.
It's got a 10 gig instead of a 5 gig.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the X is, again, I think if you use it,
I think we have to call fucking Elgato or email them because there's literally nothing that tells you that it works with the Xbox X without having to go and buy one ourselves.
Well, it says recommended, so I think.
Yeah, it doesn't say a definitive. This is just best suited for.
Yeah.
And I think really what it is that they're banking on the fact that there's a lot of marketing things going on right now. They're banking on the fact that the majority of people are buying an Xbox Series X.
Mm-hmm.
And the people who spent the money on the Xbox Series X are the kind of people who would want to spend a little more money on this.
Yeah.
So they're clearly telling you it will support your Xbox Series X.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say it won't support it on the other one because it will. I mean, it doesn't say it won't, which means it will. They're pushing you to the. It's just marketing. I think you're fine with the S. I don't think you need to spend the extra $100. You're fine with the S. I mean, I'm cool with that too. And like worst comes to worst, all it is you call the support up and you're like, hey, so you didn't say that it didn't.
I mean, yeah, you can return it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like this isn't what I bought. It's not what we agreed to here. I agree. Just because it said best suited doesn't mean that it's not available for the other ones.
But just to clarify, the only difference between 1080 and 4K is the fact that you're just able to zoom in.
Well, that's
like you're telling me
that's like a thing that you can do,
but it does look much better regardless.
Imagine like the amount of pixels in the screen are just more.
Yeah.
I mean, if you plan on zooming, but the thing is, it will do 4K. It just doesn't do 4K.
No, I'm just talking about like my recordings and stuff like that. Like if I got 4K, obviously my recordings would look a lot better, or just like
if you zoom in.
But if I never had to zoom in, it would look
also on like a 4K display.
But if I don't have a 4K display, because I don't.
No, but somebody else might.
That's fair.
Well, you got to also think though. Are we uploading everything in 4K to YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that depends.
Well, everything that we're doing, we have. Yeah.
I mean, so far, yeah.
Yeah. But this will allow us to maintain that.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Not that it really is that big of a deal, but I think it is that big of a deal. I think people like to see a 4K, the little 4K thing.
Either one of these will take us to 4K.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah. I'll probably end up buying the S, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I need to spend the extra $100 for the. This is going to take me down a rabbit hole on Elgato, and I'm going to buy things I don't need.
Transition that off the screen.
You're going to buy it right now?
Yeah.
Well, Dan's making the purchase. Means I guess I have to.
Okay. Sent it. All right. I can, let me just put a different screen up here just in case we switch back to it. Yeah, I mean, so as you guys just witnessed, I just pulled the trigger on that Elgato. So if you guys ever catch us out there out and about playing video games, you know what thought process we went through, how we decided, and a little bit about how companies are going to try to route you to the most expensive option. As you guys saw, you don't need it. We're going to find out if that's true.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you need it.
But based on their wording, and I'm sure they did that for a very specific reason, where they even said the recommended for is so that if anyone has a problem, they can be like, well, we told you it's recommended.
All right. I mean, if we're doing this, we got to Saturday nights, I guess we're going to have to rock out a couple hours of.
Yeah. Which also means I need a USB mic. Wait, could I?
You could use the 4i4. Or the 2i2, whichever. I think
I will say I've been having a hard time. I've tried to like do this in the Discord, and Discord can't hear me for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but oh fuck, dude! I also remember Discord. Wait, no, I wouldn't be recording my video.
Why couldn't you just take this into the 4i4 and then, I guess into Discord? But you should just see it as a peripheral, right?
Yeah, it does. It sees it. It just, for some reason, it's not doing it. I don't know. Maybe it's on my settings side of stuff, but
Do you push to talk?
I don't know. Maybe. It's very possible.
Because on your phone, you're not. It's just picking up whatever is sound. But you may have it set on whatever device you're trying to do that through. It might be set to push to talk.
It might be. I don't know.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
I haven't looked at that.
Because it could just be that you need to change that to always allow.
Yeah, it's very possible that's what I need to do. I mean, a USB mic isn't crazy.
I mean,
either,
do you run push to talk when you play games?
Hell no.
If I'm playing, when I used to play CSGO a lot, I'd do push to talk because I need to know when I'm calling shit out. But I had a button on my mouse though that I could.
Like when we're playing, it's I don't want to have to touch anything.
Well, yeah, you're not. I mean, when I was playing, like I had it on my mouse, I could toggle it like with my thumb. Like it wasn't like I had to like reach over and hit a hotkey on my.
We're also gonna have to figure out the weirdness in Billy and I being in the same room recording audio.
Yeah.
Well, you guys already have that issue.
That's what I'm saying.
Bill, I think it all comes down to it's a you issue. It's not a him issue. It's the fact that you're widely picking up. Yeah.
Yeah, your phone is like my gain is like if you look at my mic, it's like I talk this close and it is incredibly the gain is incredibly low.
Well, the thing is, it's just like Bill doubles when he talks, and it's because I'm also hearing him through your phone.
Okay. All right, yeah. Well, then that's just a couple things.
Especially like if you're talking, you start the gate opening, and then Bill says something after the gate just stays open, and it's pulling him in. Like sometimes I don't get it, but if you're talking and then Bill starts talking at the same time, your gate stays open on your phone, which allows him to double in. Like sometimes it doesn't pick him up, sometimes it does. If you're using one of these mics, I think you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's gonna be moments where if there's yelling or something like that, then you guys could also put up like some sort of panel there. Not a wall, but like just like a
brick wall.
A brick wall, yeah. You guys could separate. Yeah, you could do that. You could separate each other by a brick wall, or you could just put up like some sort of acoustical. If you like hung like a blanket, I'm sure you'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be cool.
I mean, yeah, we'll figure that out. Right now, I just got that Elgato. We'll see how that works. I got HDMIs. That's all good to go. I'll have to figure something out mic-wise, but
I mean, you have 3 mics here. There's got to be a way that you can get it to work. Like, there's no chance that you can't figure out how to get this onto Discord through your computer. You need to get some headphones.
I have headphones. I'm wearing them right now.
You wear those when you game?
Yeah.
Those just don't have a mic. That's why you don't. Okay. It makes more sense. These?
Yeah.
You wear these?
No, but that is my headset with a mic. I just don't. My problem is I don't use Discord on the Xbox. I use Discord on my phone. So what I end up doing is I plug these into my controller for the game audio, and then I run Apple like wired headphones underneath with Discord in my ears.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's whack as fuck.
That's pretty crazy.
I mean, that's how I hear both game and audio without speaking in game to other people.
Yeah.
That was what I ended up doing when Call of Duty was doing the vicinity comms where you could hear everyone near you.
Yeah.
I dropped my in-game audio completely off so people didn't hear me, and I just routed it like that. So I'd have one
when you're on Discord though, it doesn't go in game. Like you're talking on the mic doesn't go into the game.
Yeah, but I did that before I put Discord on my Xbox.
Okay.
Yeah, you should just run.
Because it was one of those things where it's either I talk to my teammates on Discord, like if it's you guys, or I would talk to my teammates in game. And that was just kind of how that was. And then at some point, it was like, oh, you can put Discord on your Xbox. And then they did the in-game audio thing where you can hear everyone around you. And I was like, I don't want to do that either. So I just was like, fuck it. I'm going to run a cable from my phone to my ear, one ear. And then I have the game audio everywhere else. And I don't even like keep it in my ear. I like wrap it around the outside. So it's not in my ear. It just kind of sits in front of my ear and I drop my headphone on top.
Dan's out here looking like the professional CSGO players when they're sitting up, like when they're in a live tournament in person, where they're wearing the headphones inside the headphones.
Yeah.
Because they're wearing noise canceling ones so they can't hear the people out there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what I'd be doing.
Yeah.
That seems incredibly complicated.
It's great because I can hear you guys really well, but I can also hear the game really well.
I can do that. I can do that too.
I
you can do that too? Yeah.
I don't know.
You're just adding another layer in there.
I'm removing it.
No.
The layer that combines the two for you guys, I removed that and I just have it separate.
Yeah, but now you have two devices.
That's fine.
All right. Whatever you say.
I don't run Discord on my Xbox.
Too cool for that.
Just never needed it. I have my phone. It works.
That's fair.
I guess.
That way I don't have to toggle between letting game chat hear me and not. I don't have to do any of that.
But it doesn't.
It does though.
It doesn't. If you're in Discord, you don't toggle into game chat.
But then how do you talk in game chat?
Oh, you're actually talking about you want to talk in game chat.
Well, no, I'm saying like that's a functionality that it does. You put a set of headphones on, you're playing a video game, you can talk in game chat.
Yeah,
then it's like, how do you separate the two from game chat?
Yeah, I've never wanted to talk in game chat. So,
well, there you go. I don't want to talk in game chat. The whole point is I don't want it to be in game chat.
But Discord,
so I don't even let it.
When you're in Discord, it won't. Me talking into my mic won't go into the game because I'm in a Discord channel.
On your Xbox?
On my Xbox.
But then how do you get game chat though? Because that's a thing that it does. You can do game chat in that mode.
You can, but you'd have to toggle into game.
That's
chat.
what I'm saying. Like I don't want that. I don't want that shit.
But you just said
it's
you
so much
don't,
easier
but you just said you don't want to.
I just imagine this without having to think about it. You just
would
go.
Have to toggle.
That's it. That's all.
I think we're coming to the.
That's all it is.
You never have to toggle. Okay.
Boom, just like that. No toggle needed.
All right.
You join in a game, the volume's too loud, but you still want to hear your homies talk. Boom.
I have two.
You know what I mean?
I have two volume knobs on my headphones. One for audio, like the in-game audio, and one for our chat.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Yeah, I do.
You're wearing my headphones right now, though. Our gaming headphones. They don't got that.
No, they don't. I have like 7 buttons on the side of mine.
I used to have these Logitech ones. They're real nice. And then someone dropped a table on them.
Yep.
I never paid for
I think
ones.
I'm rocking a Turtle Beach.
Those are Turtle Beach, but those are like $15.
Yeah, I think mine were not $15.
Yeah, I just bought those because I needed it.
Remember the classic white Turtle Beaches that had like the real big boom that comes out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were classic.
Wait, what do you run now?
Turtle Beaches?
No, like as your mic audio setup. It is just Turtle Beaches?
Yeah, they have a small.
So when you're gaming,
right here.
When you're gaming, you're always wearing headphones?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Weird.
I don't have any output audio besides my headphones. I don't have speakers or anything.
Oh, okay.
I have to wear them if I want to listen.
Why? Does your TV not have?
I don't think my monitor has speakers
you're
in
running
it.
it on a monitor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think the LG monitor that I'm running has internal speakers.
Yeah, mine's got some shitty ones that I use.
Oh yeah, no. I if I'm playing video games, it's running into my headset. I need to hear the footsteps and stuff. I need that 5.1
So
or 7.1.
You Discord on the Xbox itself.
Yeah. It's simple as fuck. Hit the center button, right bumper like 2 times, and then Discord's right there. Click on Discord. I see all my chats. Just go to the chat. I click that chat, and I join the chat. It's so simple.
Huh.
Yeah, no, it's like the biggest breakthrough ever. When I found out that you could natively run Discord on the Xbox, like that changed the game. Because then, now I don't.
But then, like, what about if like you don't want to run headphones? How do you? You like, is that you have to just, if you're doing Discord, you have to run headphones, or does it actually play voices out loud if you weren't to have them plugged in?
If you had speakers, it would come out through the speakers, I would assume. I just have never had speakers, so I don't know.
There was something I used to do.
I would assume it still comes
was.
through because it's still just that audio coming out of the Xbox. Like at that point, the Xbox is connected to Discord. Like it's just another audio feed coming out of it. So it would come through the speakers.
Huh.
And then, I guess if you had an external mic that you wanted to run like this, as long as it's connected to the Xbox, it would be fine. Because you can get like the new Shure mics where it's just a USB out. I'm sure you could run that USB out into an Xbox and run it as a microphone. As long as you're getting power.
Yeah.
I would assume you can do that.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, it just sounds like more money would need to get spent.
I mean, I think you would just need a better headset. That would be the biggest thing.
Yeah.
So you definitely don't want to be like playing with like the volume levels. Like if you had to go into Discord on the Xbox and like change the volume levels, I don't have to do that because I have different toggles on the back of my headset where I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't want to spend more money, I would say.
But you also got to remember, I don't wear headphones either.
Well, see, that's the part that I don't understand. You said that you wear headphones.
If I do, I'm wearing them right now. These are the headphones I'd wear.
But you don't.
I don't wear headphones.
Okay, so now we're coming back to the point where you said that you do wear headphones and you wear a headphone underneath the headphone, but you're actually lying.
If I'm playing to play and like I actually care about it, yeah. But 9 times out of 10, I don't. If we're just playing to have fun, just like we're shooting the shit like normal.
When are we not playing to have fun? Because we suck. Like
I don't know.
It's not like we're out here winning.
I mean, sometimes I throw on the headphones and I'm like, now it's, we're going to win some games, but
you need to start wearing them more often then because clearly you're not wearing them enough.
I think my best games played with minimal information, to be honest with you. Like, I think the best games I play, low volume, no vibration.
The no vibration part really throws me through.
It just keeps me cued into actually what's going on. Like, I don't necessarily need to hear it all. It does help hearing footsteps, but for me, like, I almost start panicking. I hear footsteps. I don't know where they're at. I can't, like, it doesn't make sense, like, where they're coming from. So I just, fuck it, I don't need it. I'll just assume that they're coming from this place because this is the most logical place. Has it helped me sometimes to have, like, those fucking, like, I'm, like, super in there. I'm like, holy shit, I can hear this dude, like, crawling by me. Yes. Does that help? Sure. Are we ever in a fucking position to where we're doing well enough to where that matters? No.
I think it helps.
It helps, sure.
Significantly.
It's going to get us from 7th place to 7th place. It's not like we're going to...
All right.
You know what I mean? I'm not good enough out here to where it's like, oh, God, I'm fucking 360. Pew, pew, pew. And I heard that guy crawling out of a drain pipe. Like, that doesn't happen to me. I'm not that good. You know? So at this point, it's all about minimizing the external in so I can just play the game and be like, this is what I would do. Like, if I shot at somebody right here, I would run the other direction and try to wrap around. And rather than me hearing footsteps, it's more of like, they're not there anymore. I think they're going this way.
I'm trying to get one of those nice-ass controllers.
Oh, with the paddles?
You playing mouse and keyboard typically?
For what?
Battlefield? Battlefield?
No.
Okay, you're playing controller, yeah.
Any chance I get, I will not play a mouse and keyboard.
Are you talking about like the scuff ones with the bumpers on the back?
I'm trying to get with like the nice
yes,
the nice triggers.
No.
They're so
once again, I
expensive,
run my
though.
bumpers.
They make
that's crazy. You're playing PlayStation out here.
I'm playing flipped.
That's PlayStation. That's how PlayStation works.
Oh, you can set it to flipped.
Yeah.
PlayStation.
No, but that's like how like
default PlayStation is the bumpers are aim and shoot.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, there.
No.
Yes,
you
they
have to
are.
set them as that. That's
No.
flipped.
No. It's literally just a console exclusive thing to that. In the same way that every other company and brand makes their own special thing.
What?
Yeah.
You're telling me the triggers
That's why the
are
biggest,
not the triggers.
the biggest like where
bumpers.
you'd be able to naturally pick that up because you can do that.
Nah, I
Like
don't
I have
know.
a hard time
I'm
like
telling you, I've had a PlayStation.
a PlayStation. Yeah, we'll find fucking out right here.
Sure. I've played Call of Duty on the PlayStation.
Yeah, I have too. We're gonna find out once again.
We should do our bumpers flip for Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah, I just want to see what the controller.
Do default PlayStation controls for Call of Duty.
Primary fire. Yeah, it's the triggers. Secondary fire, primary fire triggers.
I don't think this is.
No, it's okay.
Recreate PlayStation controls on PC is what that says.
For what, Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Unless for some reason in the last generation they decided to say fuck it.
This is a different Call of Duty. I don't know what the Call of Duty is.
Maybe they changed it, but yeah, it used to be the other way.
Maybe they changed it, guys.
Maybe they did.
No, honestly,
maybe they changed it, guys.
Billy, you were on the same page as me.
Just because you guys are reading the same book doesn't mean it ain't the right book.
It used to be.
It
used to be like that in Black Ops 1. I had a PlayStation 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I ran, dude, out. Like I said, I used to be a PlayStation guy until I started hanging out with you, and then I started playing Xbox, and I've always played. I started playing Flipped when we were playing Battle Royale, and I was using the FAL because the trigger I couldn't shoot fast enough with the trigger, so I used the bumper.
Yeah,
to shoot fast with the FAL, because that if you could shoot fast and hit your shots with the FAL,
you're good.
You're beating every gun in the game. So that's when I started using bumpers. I killed vibration a while ago because that shit fucks me up. It's just another sensory thing that it takes my attention.
Yeah. And
I do all this just to be mediocre.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I go through all these.
Sounds like you're not enjoying any of it.
What do you mean, dude? I'm loving it. I'm playing. I have some nice clips every now and then.
Well, we're gonna start getting more clips out there into the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
How much we got so far?
35.
All right. Well, I think we can wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening. If you heard this, that means that we either fucked something up or we are on vacation. So.
Or both.
Or both. Yeah. I mean, both can't live in their own world. They could be in the same.
We're fucked up on vacation.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for listening.
Yeah. Have a good one, guys. Catch you on the next.
Peace.
Peace.